What's up, my beautiful soul family? How's everybody doing? All right, so we're gonna jump right into the Diddy trial. So, from what I'm understanding, closing arguments have been made. You know what I mean? The evidence have been presented. At least with this case, is going to be jurors is deliberating with Diddy. You know what I mean? A lot of people are wondering what's the verdict going to be. From my understanding, what they're saying with the jury is that I think they've come to an agreement on like four of the five charges, or you know what I mean? I forget how many charges he got. I think it's five different charges, but I think they come to the all agreement on I think either all except whether he really did racketeer Cassie. You know what I mean? A lot of people probably wondering what's going on right now between the jurors. Like, why haven't they reached a verdict yet? I mean, if you really think about it, we all saw the hotel video where Diddy's allegedly punching on Cassie and, beating on her, where she says she was trying to flee. But some jurors are not convinced. So what I thought I'm gonna do is let's do a reading. Let's see what's going on with the jurors. Where's the confusion lie? Is they gonna figure it out, or is this one gonna be a mistrial? And if it's a mistrial, hopefully Spirit can answer for us if Diddy would be tried again, you know what I mean, for for the charges, or well, actually no, four of the charges is reached, so four of the charges will stand, but it's that one racketeering charge he may be tried again for. Now y'all know before I start this reading, I need to put out my disclaimer. For entertainment purposes only, everything I say in this video is just my interpretation of the cards. Nothing I state in this video have been proven to be fact as of now. I'm at the stage lit, purifying the air. I'm gonna shuffle these cards so we gonna get into this. What's going on with these jurors? Where's their mindset at? What's up? Sarah, can you please tell us about the jurors in Diddy's case? Where do they stand, Spirit? And what's going on with the confusion? What will be the outcome of the trial? Please just give us as much information as you can. Let's focus on the jurors. Alright. Alright, so we almost there. We shuffle a little bit more. But write in the comments. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think that they're going to convict him, or do you think it's going to be a mistrial and he's going to have to be tried again? Let me see here. Hopefully, Spirit can also tell us what is the verdict for the other charges. Alright. What's going on with the racketeering charge and what is the verdict for the other charges? Alright, I'm going to pull one more and then I'm going to pull these cards and we're going to look into this case with Diddy. How y'all doing? I see a lot of y'all jumping into the live. How y'all doing, my babies? What's up? Somebody wrote something. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? All right, so we get ready to pull these cards, see if we get the answers that we see. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of bad news coming. That's what this is saying. Because I'll tell y'all what it is. The Nine of Cups reversed means that bad news is on the way or bad news is arriving. So what I'm trying to see is when you got the Sun card, trying to see what that got to do. First the bad news, then good news. And then the Six of Cups reversed is talking about trauma or traumatic experiences or basically there's other stuff going to temperance. Something that they're not agreeing with each other. Some people I feel like a lot of people, a lot of the jury want to convict Diddy, but I feel like there's a couple that still believe in him, still believe he's telling the truth, still looking at things in a positive light. This is what I'm seeing in the cards allegedly so far. Let me see what are you saying in the comments, sweetie. Tell me about my love life. I do personal readings. If you want to hit my email address, which is ladyc1122 at gmail.com. I'll have it in the description in the below down for you, okay? If you want to email me there, you can inquire about a reading. Or you can text me at 412 646 0265, okay? I take either text messages or emails to book readings. Alright, so I'm pulling the second row, y'all. So this is what I'm seeing so far. Some people still got love for Diddy, believe it or not. I know everybody's like, oh, Diddy has been, made to look like a monster, but a lot of people still got love for him. And so you got these two, you got like people that are battling, arguing and deliberating back and forth. I'm trying to see if there's like one juror that's caught up, or is it multiple? Hopefully their spirit will elaborate and tell me some more. Hold on. Okay, so I read the first row, which I said that you still got some people that's not agreeing. So because they're a little bit stuck and they're still seeing Diddy through rose colored glasses. They seeing Diddy as the celebrity allegedly. They're let me see. They're and the couple is also not sure where they want to deeply think about this. You know what I mean? Because they don't want to just send him to prison, and it's a possibility that he's not guilty. Let me see. So looking at this, you got the three of pentacles, which is okay. So there's I'm seeing something about three people. Maybe it's three people that's holding back the verdict. I think one isn't sure. Two is still idolizing Diddy and don't want to believe that he did these things. You know what I mean? Let me see here. Let me see. So they don't want to believe that he did these parties. I'm looking at the chariot reverse. This is why this is not progressing because right now they're at a standoff. Like I'm not gonna say a standoff, but they're at like a deadlock almost. Like neither side will give it anymore. But I feel like most of the jurors is on the same page with each other. Most of the jurors believe that he is ruthless. You know what I mean, and that he shouldn't be set free. But a couple of them is still, I'm gonna say living in la la land. Let me see here. So you got the moon card in reverse, which is about deception. A couple of them is deceived, but here's the thing. I feel like there are more people that are not 100% sure, but they came to pressure. You know what I mean? Um, how many jurors is it in Diddy's case? Because I don't know. You got the seven of swords right here, but I'm feeling like because you see the seven of swords, and then you see he told five of swords, and then you got two remaining swords. I really do think that, like I said, two is genuinely believe. Oh no, that's Diddy. He didn't do it. But I don't know how many jurors is in the Diddy case. You know what I mean? Like Diddy's. I think Diddy is kind of scared. He's worried. You know what I mean? Because he's like he wants to hurry it along and wants them to make a decision fast. But I feel like couple of them like really want to think about it and don't want to just jump to the decision. Just don't want to just jump to that decision. I'm feeling like, yeah, the way that most of the jury's saying him as a manipulator, a man who violated both men and women, a dictatorial, a control freak, violent, dangerous, you know what I mean, and feels like he was lying. Let me see here. So, hmm, I'm looking down here. Let's see here. Let me clear these that way that because the energy's gonna get a little confused because I already read this energy. So I'm gonna clear these up here. But so far, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. A couple of jurors genuinely believe he didn't do this, whereas I feel like majority of the jurors believe he did. A couple is still not sure. A couple still want more information, and they're being like, I feel like dead set on it. You know what I mean? Like you. Let me see here. I Okay, so you see how you got the prostitution card, the nine of the nine of swords in reverse, right here next to the ace of wands reverse, which is some kind of sexual problem next to the prostitution and stirring up trouble. I'm so if you think about it, it's the racketeering charge that the jury is kind of like not sure on it. Let me see what you guys are saying. What you guys writing? Watching the beginning, he will be found guilty except one count and he will unalive himself. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think I've done previous readings and it was pointing to stuff like that. You know what I mean? I agree. I agree. Like I did a reading before about whether he would unalive himself. If you guys want me to, write it in the chat down below. Do y'all want me to do like an updated reading on whether he will unalive himself? You know what I mean? 'Cause maybe the energy is closer now that he's you know what I mean, he's so close to whether he's gonna get a conviction or not. Look, it says he's going to jail. Wait, hold on, hold on a second. Let me pull some more. Let me pull some more because it's next to the justice. Either he's going to jail or he's scared of going to jail. But I'm seeing ruin. I'm seeing, you know what I mean, that the woman he racketeered brought into ruin, who brought her into this. I'm seeing a bad end to this. Okay, Diddy is not going to get good news from most of these charges. Now, this racketeering charge, I'm still trying to see. Let me see here. Yeah, see, the cards keep pointing to the same thing. He's probably going to jail. Mm-hmm. He's going to jail. Because I can even show you other cards where it's saying he's going to go to jail. Okay, so you got the Knight of Swords right here, which is usually the Dark Knight of the Soul. It can be about a nervous breakdown, but it's also about basically incarceration, which he has been incarcerated. Then you see a lot of black cards here, because you got the High Priestess, which is about intuition. I think Diddy knows he's going to jail. He knows this is the end for him, and Diddy's scared. This is what I'm feeling like. You know what I mean? He knows. I feel like he's still trying to use his money to bribe and dominate people. You got the six of like his luck is run out basically, but you got the justice card. So I feel like what justice is going to be served in this case. Let me see, justice going to be served in this case. You got the King of Wands, the judge. Yep, the King of Wands is like the leader, the judge. He's sitting, you see him sitting up on this throne. It's going to be a ruling. It's going to be a ruling. They're going to be able to come to a conclusion eventually. It's going to be a ruling. I'm feeling like he's going to be convicted. And here's the thing: you got the Two of Cups in reverse. I'm feeling like, okay, all right. So here's the thing: I feel like the judge is going to step in and make the final decision because I feel like they are kind of deadlocked in the decision. But I feel like justice is going to prevail some kind of way. I feel like Diddy's going to be incarcerated. This is what I feel like. You know what I mean? Because I feel like they are gonna feel like he did make that girl a slave. He did, you know what I mean, do these racketeering charges. He did cause these issues. Look, at this pride coming before a fall. Yep. Negative change in circumstances, luck not being on your side. Yeah, these cards don't look good today. Dead serious, they really don't. Diddy is a ball of nerves right now for what I'm seeing. I think, like I said, Diddy knows. And what is you guys saying over there? Let me see. If you were done to payment to not say he's guilty, I'm seeing that in the cards. I didn't want to say that part, but I mean I can show you guys. I'm not even just saying it because she's saying it. I'm seeing that in the cards because you see, you had the 6 of Pentacles coming up reversed. You know what I mean? And there was also the two of Pentacles that came up in the reading. Where was that? That one. So the two of Pentacles came up in the reading. That means some kind of exchange for money. Not to mention the Seven of Pentacles. You see how there's all these Pentacles right here? And the Ten of Pentacles came up in reverse in the reading. So that shows that there was payments and stuff like that involved. He's trying to make his way out of this. But he's not gonna be able to use his money to get out of this. I think I said this, you know what I mean, months ago when I first started going readings on Diddy. Diddy's not gonna be able to run his way out of this one. You know what I mean? He first of all, I feel like the judge is gonna step in. Something is gonna happen where justice is gonna prevail and it's gonna be some kind of moving forward with this. My gut still says Diddy's going to jail. He's not going to get out of this. He's not going to be acquitted. He's not going to be found innocent. Allegedly. Allegedly, what I'm seeing in the cards and what my gut is saying. I'm just lighting the stage somewhere before I post some more candles. Not candles, what am I talking about? I post some more cards. Y'all see if I they gonna stay like ain't no choice left. You got the devil reversed. You got the 7 of Wands. Not being able, he's not going to be able to fight these charges. He's not going to win these charges. You know what I mean? He is trying to pull scams and stuff like that, and he's still trying to, you know what I mean, be sneaky and stuff. Nope. Let me see. You hear it, like the hangman and reverse. He gonna get a sentence. He gonna get sentenced. Stopping the progression. Look, all of this is these cards is not going into. These are some dark cards, you guys. These cards are not. Diddy is not in control of this, even though he wants to be. He wants to be in control, but he's not in control. And I'm seeing that, like I said, he's not going to be happy with the decision that's being made. You know what I mean? I feel like what it is him. This is his karma. This is karma coming back to bite him. You know what I mean? This is why he fell from grace and from celebrity and all of this. Let's see here. I wouldn't listen to karma for being a shady, crooked businessman, for doing all that crap that he did to people and to women and everything else. The stuff he did to Kim Porter, allegedly. You know what I mean? Yeah. I, a lot of people question whether it's going to be a mistrial, but I don't see it being a mistrial. This is a no-win situation. This is what these cards are saying. It's a no-win situation. There will be a verdict. He will be depressed because of the verdict. He's not going to be happy with the verdict. You know what I mean? Because they know, cause I feel like most people, like I said, see him for who they're alleging that he is. Why do I feel like it's going to be females that's really going to vote to put him in jail? I feel like some women are going to bring him down. I kept seeing women throughout the reading. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure all the jurors isn't women, but I feel like a lot of the women, it's going to be like a woman or something like that, that's going to make that final vote or be that tiebreaker or something. I mean, let me see what you guys are saying. That is his judgment for the most. Hold on, let me see. Let me get closer. That's his judgment for the most high. I agree, sweetie. I agree so much. Um, he's going to jail. Yes, he is. This is what the cards are saying allegedly. It's deeper than what people know. Well, speak on it. You know what I mean? Speak on it. What do you think? You said it's deeper than people know. I wish it was a way I could like bring you on here. If you wanted to talk, if you wanted to talk and put your input in, you'd be welcome on the channel to do so. Maybe if you sent me your email address, we might could, talk about that or what your intuition is saying. Okay? He's cooked. Yeah, it is. So thank you, my beautiful soul. Thank you for tuning in. Write in the comment down below though. Tell me, what do you guys think? If you guys think that he's done, do you think these jurors is going to rule not in his favor? Yes, the fee you paid. I was seeing that in the cards. Thank you, my beautiful soul. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see y'all in the next reading. I love you, my babies. You have a good one.